I first met you at a seminar to raise awareness about the plight of children who are being prostituted. Tell me, why are you especially interested in this subject?
It's a really personal subject for me. It's funny, I've kind of compartmentalized my life in a really strange way. I mean, my roots really come from the heart of this issue, but I've kind of grown so. I mean, I've been trying to do ministry my whole life, and so I got involved with this. Basically, I got involved with child soldiers, former child soldiers in Africa, and that kind of broke my heart when I started to look at the roots of a lot of these atrocities that are happening in Africa, and I started to realize that there's this bigger story, this bigger narrative going on in the world, which is human trafficking and child trafficking especially. And when I started to dissect the problem and figuring out how I could get involved, I started to realize that my story is the same story as many of these stories, especially with the women, and especially domestic here in America. So my heart really, what's happened to me is that my mom was a teenage runaway, and she ran away from a really horrible home situation, and so she pretty much made her way up to New York City and was living on the streets there and got solicited in prostitution at an early age.
How old was she when
she was in her early teenage? She was in her early teenage years.
Okay.
So definitely adolescent. Definitely grew up on the streets and got solicited into prostitution at a young age. I'm the first of 4 children that were specifically born out of that lifestyle.
And how old was your mother when she bore you?
I'm not exactly sure.
Okay.
She was in her early 20s, very early 20s, when she had me.
Okay.
So
at that time, was she still involved in prostitution?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Absolutely, yeah.
What was it like growing up with a mother in that situation?
It's funny. Like I said, I really compartmentalized my life. I was actually abandoned by her at a very early age, as a baby. Actually, she had me, wanted to take care of me, and that lifestyle. She really didn't have the capacity to.
Right.
So she just kind of went. She went to the store one day and never came back, as the story goes.